Hi kids, welcome back from intermission. Hang on while I get my glove back on. Oh. We're professionals here at the Late Night Picture Show. Pretend like you didn't see that. Okay. We're back for round 2, and as promised, I laid off the sturdy whiskey cocktails, and we got this beatnik that's like equal parts, so that the Averna doesn't take over the whole situation. If you've had Averna, you know what I mean. Okay, part 2. I don't think we're in England anymore, but I believe we're still in Europe. The werewolf versus the vampire woman. Things happen that have never been seen by human beings. The blood flows like vintage wine. Like this vintage 2024. Real Sangria. Real. See it with someone you hate. Why are we doing that? I would think... No, I don't want to see a movie with someone I hate. Paul Nash. Okay, this is the English version of the poster, because like these names. Paul Nash. Y'all know Paul Nash, right? He works over in accounting. Gabby Fuchs. Andrew Reese, directed by Leon Klim. Klim. That's a name. Okay. Werewolf versus the Vampire Woman. 1971, Intent International Pictures. Directed by Leon Klimovsky. There's the name. And starring Euro fave Paul Nashi. Okay. There's these two girls. They're out on a road trip. Elvira and Genevieve. They get lost and they stop at a local farm for help. Now I wrote here, wait, didn't I see this last week? I had in fact seen this last week. Girl Slaves of Morgana Le Fay, which I had watched the week prior. This has been some time ago. Several years. Okay, anyhow, that's where the similarities end. The movie starts out the exact same way, but we end right there. These two girls are welcomed by a handsome chap, Paul. I don't know his real name. We're just going to call him Paul. Who we already know is a resurrected werewolf. He lives there with his fucking crazy sister. Is that making noise? Elizabeth. Speaking of crazy, what's going on with Charlie up there? Elizabeth, who tries to warn them of the dangers. Okay, Elizabeth kind of intermittently tries to warn them of the danger and, like, choke the life out of them. She's hot and cold running water, this girl. Well, the girls, they are researching a long-deceased vampiric witch who is rumored to be interred in the area. Being a writer himself, our werewolf buddy, Paul, he decides to help them out with the aid of their trusty antique map. which I don't even know where they got this map. All of a sudden they have this like rustic map. They find her tomb, and what do? You know what they do. What do? They open it. Yes, sirree. Well, Genevieve cuts her arm, and the blood from her cut drips. Drips in the gaping maw of the dead witch. You know what that's going to do, right? And it does. The witch comes to the farmhouse and lures Genevieve over to the dark side. Rather easily, I might add. Paul must now fight to keep his new love. Yeah, there's a romantic going on here with Elvira. From the evil vampiress and her minions. In between lycanthropic fits. So the last movie, wait, did we talk about Rick Wakeman? He is still alive, just so you know. In the last movie, the full moon lasted for 3 days. In this movie, there's a full moon every other night. So I guess full moon, new moon, full moon, new moon. They work together to find the daytime resting place of the vampiric witch. This is made harder by the fact that day and night are indistinguishable in this movie. I'll try to emulate that in my review here. They find the vampire witch, but it's already night, or so we're told. And it's a full moon. So you know what's going to happen. Paul morphs, and the title fight is on. That's what I wrote here. Okay. It's not awful, but it's not particularly good either. The vampire woman is impressively dressed and looks like she may have been 1974. Correct me if I'm wrong, punk rockers, music people. Looks like she may have been the inspiration for Susie Sue. That's what I saw. I don't think Susie and the Banshees were around in 74. I don't know. I was 9, so I wasn't in the scene. Yeah, dead ringer. That's about it, though. That's all we have here. What'd you think, Monkey? Did you like this picture? Did you even see this? One. It's a one-ring circus unfeatured too. Yeah, I don't know. Werewolf versus the vampire woman. That's it. Okay. I got a bunch of new movies to go in here, and I haven't put them in here yet. But we got a lot of old ones like this that I watched, 10, 15 years ago, 10, 12 years ago, that I still need to get to. So let's pick something out of here, and we'll just see what the hell we get, okay? That one right there on the top. Well, shit. This isn't very old at all. I think I saw both of these movies. Well, I've seen them before, but I wrote them up last year because they were on Shudder. Shudder's getting a lot of props tonight. These are newer movies than I usually review, but they would fall into the cult film category. We have Jennifer's Body and The Craft. Yeah, newer movies next week on the Late Night Picture Show. So be sure and join us, because it'll be a lot of fun. Thanks for tuning in. You know the drill. Actually, fuck all that. Write me some comments. Tell me what you think. Are you a werewolf? Did you guess who the werewolf was in The Beast Must Die? Did you get it right? I know I didn't. Good night, kids.